Welcome to the next video in a series of 10 called Schizophrenia Demystified. I am Dr. Linda Snow-Griffin, a retired psychologist and the mother of a son with schizophrenia. This video looks at how can caregivers help loved ones with schizophrenia. I will address two major ways to help family members with this illness. The first important way is to get involved in your loved one's treatment if possible. That does not mean that you take over their treatment and micromanage all that they do. It means that you can be an important member of the treatment team. For one, you most likely know the person's history. Creating a timeline for their doctors and therapists can be extremely useful. Include medications and interventions that were tried and the dates they were tried, and then note what the results were. This way, the mental health professional will know what has worked and what has not worked in the past. As a member of the treatment team, you can also find out what you can do to be most helpful in the recovery process. Do you need to help schedule appointments? Maybe, maybe not. Do you need to check in with your loved one on a regular basis? Do you need to be a cheerleader and remind them of their strengths? Your part may vary depending on where they are in the recovery process and how independent they've become. Remember, though, that family involvement can enhance the recovery process and reduce relapses. The second big thing that could be helpful is to take care of yourself. Yes, I can remember in those early days after my son was diagnosed, taking care of myself was the last thing that I had on my mind. What I learned, of course, was that caregivers have to do what big people do when they are flying and hit turbulent weather. Put the oxygen mask on themselves before helping the children that are traveling with them. Even though it sounds selfish, there are some very good reasons we are given these instructions. How would a small child feel if he or she were comfortably breathing with their mask and discovered their parent was passed out in the seat next to them? So I needed to be conscious and available when my son needed me in the early years. I also didn't want him to worry about me. I recall a time in the swirl of anguish when Jacob was close to graduating from college, but he also wanted to move out and leave the structure of our home. And I thought that structure had been so essential to his schoolwork and that this was a terrible idea. So I was probably yelling loud enough for everyone in the neighborhood to hear me for blocks away. And Jacob just looked at me and calmly said, "Mom, are you still meditating?" Yes, my frantic responses were not helping the situation. And his calm response was my wake-up call to get busy and do what I needed to do, which was slow down, take some deep breaths, and return to my meditation practice, which I had been putting aside for several years. Meditation may not be your thing, but find out what ways you relax best, and then incorporate those activities into your daily routine. Meditate, do yoga, ride a bike, take a walk, read a book, play a video game, bake bread, listen to music, sing, dance. Do something that's soothing to you to keep your stress level manageable. And by spending some time each day taking care of yourself, you are also creating a therapeutic atmosphere for your loved one with schizophrenia. So what more can you do to help someone cope with schizophrenia? That is the subject of the next video. Be sure to watch it. You can also go to my website for more information, lindasnow-griffinphd.com. And if you have any questions, my contact information is on my website. Thank you for watching this video.